I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, okay. Shooting my shot like, hey. Hit the red dot like, hey. Finger on the like, hey. I need it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Make some good plays today. Right now, let's go get 6. Cowboy 80. Let's get out of here with the win, Buffalo 18. You can score on these guys.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Second and a yard. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down and 8. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
McCarthy to the air. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On third and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. The throw is going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Minnesota, and even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the score,
We are through 1.
Vikings nothing.
It's the Chiefs on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he gets back to Hardman. And he will score. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the give, it's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 12.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On the handoff, Jones. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut the deficit down to 4. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 36.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A give to Jones, heading right. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
That is caught! And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score,
So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Will Riker, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Play some D out there, fella. On this drive, D.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes back, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10. Now McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing is Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Kansas City. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They put Kelce in motion. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This is Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
for the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter a team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down that fight, and they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Brown now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! And he cannot be stopped. He is in into the end zone again. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, KC. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They put Kelsey in motion. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. To the right side, this is Jones. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy, and he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much, and that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through.
That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Kansas City. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
They put Kelsey in motion. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Who wants my jersey?
What are you doing?
Ridiculous! Take him out!
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19 Lions.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
Now Jones. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.